My sister's wedding was supposed to be the happiest day of her life. Instead, my mother stood up during the reception and publicly told everyone that I was the family's biggest embarrassment. Then the groom took the microphone and said 5 words that made the entire room go silent. "You should thank your brother. My name is Caleb Morgan. And for most of my life, my family treated me like I was the son who never amounted to anything. My younger sister, Olivia, was the golden child. She was beautiful, confident, successful, and according to my mother, born to have a better life. I was the opposite. I left college after 1 year because my father got sick. Someone had to help pay the bills. So I took a warehouse job during the day and drove deliveries at night. I never complained. I just kept working. When Dad's medical bills became impossible, I quietly took out a personal loan. When the mortgage fell behind, I used my savings. And when my sister needed money for her final year of college, I gave her nearly everything I had. My mother called it helping family. I called it love. Olivia never knew where the money came from. She thought our parents had paid for everything. I never corrected her. Then she met Daniel. Daniel was different from the men she dated before. He was successful, respectful, and genuinely kind. But there was one problem. His family was extremely wealthy, and my mother became obsessed with impressing them. She started telling everyone that Olivia was the successful one in our family. Whenever someone asked about me, she'd laugh and say, "Caleb is still figuring his life out." I got used to it, until the wedding. 2 weeks before the ceremony, my mother called me. "Caleb, I need you to do something." "What?" "Don't tell Daniel's family about the money you've given Olivia." I was confused. "What money?" She went silent. Then she said, "You know exactly what I'm talking about." I did. The tuition, the mortgage payment, the emergency surgery, all of it. Why? Because it makes Olivia look dependent. That sentence stayed with me. For years, I'd sacrificed quietly so my sister could succeed. Now my own mother was embarrassed by the truth. Still, I agreed. I didn't want to ruin Olivia's wedding. The wedding day arrived. The venue was beautiful. Hundreds of guests. Flashing cameras. A huge floral arrangement behind the stage. I stood near the back of the room. Nobody noticed me, which was fine. I'd gotten very good at being invisible. Then came the speeches. My father spoke first. He talked about how proud he was of Olivia. Then my mother took the microphone. She smiled at the crowd. "Our daughter has always been the hard-working one," she said. People applauded. Then she looked toward me. And despite having a brother who never quite found his direction, she never let anything hold her back. People laughed awkwardly. I felt my face burn. My mother continued. "That's why we're so proud to see her marrying into such a wonderful family." I wanted to leave. Then Daniel stood up. He took the microphone. He didn't smile. "Actually," he said, "I think everyone here needs to hear something." The room went quiet. He looked directly at me. "Caleb, would you please come up here?" I froze. My mother stared at him. Olivia looked confused. I walked toward the stage. Daniel handed me the microphone. Then he turned to everyone. Before I met Olivia, I thought she had paid for her education herself. Olivia's face changed. Then I discovered the truth. My mother stood up. "Daniel, this isn't the time." He ignored her. Her brother paid her tuition. A murmur moved through the room. "He paid the mortgage when your family was struggling." My mother started shaking her head. "That's enough." Daniel continued. "And when Olivia needed emergency surgery 3 years ago, Caleb paid the bill." Olivia covered her mouth. She looked at me. "Caleb?" I couldn't speak. Daniel pulled a folder from the table beside him. "These are the receipts." The room went completely silent. Then Daniel said something I'll never forget. "Caleb didn't just help your family. He gave up years of his own life so Olivia could have the one she has today." My mother tried to interrupt. But Daniel turned toward her. "And you called him an embarrassment?" Nobody moved. My sister walked toward me. Her eyes were full of tears. "Why didn't you ever tell me?" I looked at her. "Because I didn't do it so you'd owe me." She started crying. Then she hugged me. For the first time in years, my mother had nothing to say. But Daniel wasn't finished. He reached into the folder and pulled out one more document. "This is the reason I asked Caleb to come up here." He handed me an envelope. Inside was a business contract. I looked at him. "What is this?" "Remember the technology company I told you I was starting?" I nodded. "I'm looking for a partner." I stared at the document. "You want me?" He smiled. "I've watched how you work, how you solve problems, how you take responsibility when nobody is watching. Then he said, "I don't need someone who looks successful. I need someone who actually is." The room erupted in applause. But I barely heard it. I was looking at Olivia. She was still crying. And for the first time I realized something. My family had spent years measuring success by appearances. They thought I had failed because I didn't have the expensive job, the nice car, the impressive title. They never saw what I had actually built. I had kept my family together when everything was falling apart. I had helped my sister finish school. I had protected people who never protected me. And somehow, I had still become the person everyone thought had achieved the least. After the wedding, Olivia and I sat outside the venue. She cried for almost an hour. "I'm sorry," she said. I shook my head. "You didn't know. But I should have." Maybe she should have. But I didn't want to spend the rest of my life collecting apologies. I wanted something better. A future. 6 months later, Daniel and I launched the company together. It grew faster than either of us expected. 2 years later, I bought my first house. Not because I needed to prove anything to my family, but because 16-year-old Caleb, the kid who had started working because his father was sick, deserved to see what his life could become. My mother eventually apologized. I accepted it, but things were never the same. And that's okay, because I finally understood something. Sometimes the people who call you a failure are only judging the part of your story they can see. They never saw the sacrifices. They never saw the nights you stayed awake worrying about bills. They never saw the people you helped when nobody was watching. And they definitely never imagined that one day the person they embarrassed in front of everyone would become the person they had to explain themselves to. I didn't need revenge. I needed the truth to come out. And when it finally did, I realized I had already won. So let me ask you, if your family treated you like the failure while secretly depending on everything you did for them, would you expose the truth or stay silent?